that, especially for Florida. Wow.
Especially if you like orange juice.
There goes the price.
Yep. Just like watching the price of oil go up, you know, in our gas tanks.
Yeah.
Boy, that orange, a real big problem. You know, we ask a question we're going to answer in a moment about West Park, but before we do that, I have to show you what it was like up the Little Cottonwood Canyon area. And looking from the tram down towards the valley, you can see the inversion. And we could use some gusty canyon winds like we had several years ago. The question earlier was, on this date, 60-mile-per-hour winds created snow rollers in Sugar House Park in Salt Lake City. It was 1964, and you know what? I have proof in the picture. This is what it looked like, and you can tell it was 1964. There's an old Texaco that was near Sugar House Park. These were rollers actually created by the winds, and the snow conditions were just perfect. And boy, we could use those winds with the inversion today. You can see on time-lapse as the sun was going over the horizon, a thick layer of smog in the valley, but the color with the sun, a few high, thin, wispy clouds, making for at least one delightful view of the valley before the sun was setting. Quite a temperature contrast across the region, with highs in the 30s and 40s, lows in the teens in a few spots. But where the inversion was stronger, where the air was colder, temperatures in Moab were colder than in Salt Lake City. Logan currently at 9 degrees. That's your low for the day. Vernal 2 below and a high of 16. Tokerville was 50 and St. George 55. Salt Lake City managed 35. That's still below normal. And with clearing skies tonight, temperatures are dropping. We are 5 degrees colder tonight compared to last night, which would mean the overnight low may be another 5 degrees colder than last night. So it's going to be another chilly night along the Wasatch Front as a weak weather system moves through the Four Corners area, and a stronger storm along the west coast brings some rain to Portland and Seattle and Eureka and Arcata and Brookings, Oregon. That's a pretty good looking storm. You'd say, Dan, won't it move inland, and could it possibly bring us some relief from this valley inversion that's the worst anywhere in the country? No. The first one sacrifices itself as it moves over the ridge of high pressure, shoves it eastward, but really doesn't do much. A little rain lingers tomorrow across the Seattle and Washington area, but the next one, the one that's out there, you can't see it yet, that will approach on Tuesday, and the bullseye will be on Northern California. That's ½ an inch to an inch of rain. When it moves in, it's going to fall apart. There's a split in the jet stream, but there's enough storm energy with this to bring in enough mixing, enough wind to at least help alleviate some of the problems with the valley inversions, and maybe even a little bit of snow for the skiers. Again, cold in the basin from 3 to 6 below zero, a few spots even colder than that. Moab again, single digits. Green River, 8 below, 7 in Hanksville, the high there 37. St. George, you'll be 54. That's really the nice warm spot in the state of Utah. No wonder we call it Utah's Dixie. It's like Dixie, where it's much, much warmer. Next 7 days, between 52 and 56, and some clouds Wednesday and Thursday. This storm system, a little in the way of precipitation for southern Utah. The SMOG word still on the forecast for tomorrow. It actually gets a little bit worse. It will likely improve a smidge on Tuesday as clouds move in. The real improvement will happen Wednesday and Thursday. Right now, the jury is out as to whether or not it will completely clear the smog and the haze, but I did go ahead and I was optimistic. I took the words off so it'll at least make you feel better.
If the air quality index number will come down, that's a start.
It will do that for sure.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Dan.